So yeah, there was no Hatflix and Chill this week. And it wasn't that I didn't have any candidates or anything. I actually did have a couple of candidates, but I couldn't decide which one I wanted to do. And I put a poll on my Twitter, but quickly remembered I don't have a big enough following to really warrant putting polls on my Twitter page. So that went nowhere, and I just ultimately ended up not doing one this week. My two choices were Night Stalker and Fate Wink Saga. Night Stalker looked like some pretty standard true crime documentary kind of stuff. Like maybe a little better than what you'd see on something like Investigation Discovery, because there's no commercial breaks, so they don't have to rehash what they already explained 3 minutes ago, that kind of thing. So they didn't really have that problem, but aside from that, it still kind of gave me vibes of true crime documentary, and that does have its audience, but anymore it's not me. I mean, the true crime documentary scene has gotten so crazy that they literally have a true crime documentary series out there. I don't know if it's premiered yet or not, but according to my wife, it does exist, or it will exist shortly. There is an Investigation Discovery, maybe, but it's definitely a true crime documentary series called Florida Man. And that's how you know we're running out of ideas, when we're having to dip into the Florida Man pool here. So I looked at that and I didn't think I could make anything compelling out of that one. Then there was the other side of the spectrum, Fate Wink Saga, and I think it goes without saying that that's affiliated with the Winx Club franchise, and Winx Club, from what I remember, it's another one of those shows that was basically designed for 8-year-old girls, but is also popular with 35-year-old men. Because it worked with My Little Pony, I guess, but I don't know. I never understood that whole brony thing myself. Let me just get this itch here. I never understood the whole brony thing. Like, I never understood. It just never registered with me. I'm still kind of stuck in that mindset that, like, if you're a boy and you're caught watching something clearly intended for girls, then, you know, you end up with the label that starts with F, rhymes with maggot, and results with you getting beat up and shoved into the lockers. But it's silly, it's foolish, it's regressive, maybe. I don't know what you'd call it. It is what it is. It's just the way my brain is programmed to work. But I figured if nothing else, I could, you know, play the critic card and be all like, you know, I'm doing this for a review show, so at absolute most, maybe your daughter will get something out of it. So I sampled a little bit of it. 3 minutes in, I heard the word mansplain, and I'm immediately done. I'm just done. I call that my BuzzFeed rule, for lack of a better word, but, you know, if I hear the word mansplain, if I hear the concept of manspreading or see the concept of manspreading, if I even get the feeling that we're heading into the perfection level territory, we're done. I'm just done. I'm saving myself the headache. I'm done. Good day, sir. Or madam, or whatever. Good day. So, as a result, I put up a poll. If Fate Wink Saga won, I'd bite the bullet. If Night Stalker won, I'd check it out. Nobody voted, so no result. So, I guess there's really no Hatflix and Chill this week. However, I do have a few things in my mind, and I figured as long as I'm on camera, we could do a state of the hat, and I could air those thoughts that are currently in my brain, and let you guys have a blast in the comment box, seeing whether or not these are good ideas or not. First and foremost, I have been thinking about doing some other series for the channel. You've already seen Tommy the Knights fan. That jerk already drank all my sea quenched ale, and he replaced a lot of it with Sierra Nevada, because apparently that's what real men drink, according to him. Such a dick. But in any case, Tommy the Knights fan. I aired the pilot on my channel here with no real expectation. It got 3 likes, which is probably not, it's far from PewDiePie, or hell, I'd be content with it being like Amanda the Jedi levels or anything, you know, or Swell Entertainment or one of the other channels I frequent, but, you know, it's like 3 likes in one day. That's a milestone for me. That tells me I need to keep doing this. So I did another one and it got barely any recognition at all, which tells me nothing other than maybe I didn't use enough tags, maybe I didn't do a good job of describing it, maybe I did, you know, maybe trying to cover 4 games a week is a terrible idea. I don't know what, but I'm still going to do at least one more Tommy the Knights fan, because I want to talk about the Blues. I've already got notes written down. I'm going to see how the next game or 2 plays out, and I'm going to record Tommy the Knights fan episode. If this does equally as poor as episode 2, if not worse, then I might just shelve that project and, you know, just whatever. But if it just ended up being an off week, or if maybe nobody cares about the Arizona Coyotes, then that would also be fine, and I would also continue the series as is. I have other ideas for pilots, and I'm currently working on one right now, and I'm hoping to get that up either, if not Friday, then sometime next week for sure. We'll see where that goes, and I have a couple of scribblings for other pilots I haven't even started yet, and I think for at least one of these ideas, I would need to find a place where I could download TV show episodes, you know, virus-free, of course. I've heard some things about Kiss Cartoon, which I think is one place you can use. I need something for live-action shows, though, so just throwing that out there. If you know of any good places to check out, leave a comment in the comment box, or, you know, just get into contact with me personally somehow. I have a Twitter, @TommyTealHat. You can DM me there. Just saying. I got a itchy nose. Yeah, I edit out a lot of the moments where my nose itches on camera. Let's see, which brings me to the next talking point. As long as we're talking YouTube shows, It Came From Pluto TV is canceled. I've canceled it before, but this time I'm canceling it pretty much for good. Large part because I am done with Pluto TV. I left a big thread on why that is on Twitter, but to put it bluntly, while I do enjoy the time I had with it, you know, I got all caught up on Hell's Kitchen. I got to see shows like Gene Roddenberry's Andromeda. That was whenever it was on. That's actually, despite its cheesiness, was actually a really good show, but I'll save that for another rant or video or something if enough people ask me. I got to see such movies as Days of Thunder and 12-Pound Balls, which were really good movies. I did see some bad movies like Baghead or Ultraviolet, but, you know, you gotta take the good with the bad. But honestly, I'm just done with Pluto TV, and it would make no sense to have a retro movie review series with the It Came From Pluto TV title if I'm not watching them on Pluto TV anymore. But yeah, I'm just done with them. It's like, the times are changing, but the only thing that really seems to change about them is where all the channels are, and the fact they took RT America off their service also kind of pissed me off. But I've ranted about that already on Twitter, and I'm not digging that up here. But lastly, one other thought that I had was I'm thinking of maybe branching out to other video hosts, because while I don't hate YouTube a whole lot, and I'm just thinking that maybe I need to try some other places out as well. Like, I'm still going to maintain the YouTube channel, but I also thought about maybe getting an account on Dailymotion and possibly Rumble. I remember hearing Rumble is the new one. I know Rumble has recently kind of earned a reputation for being a bit of a safe haven for red hats and QAnons to cry about how Joe Biden isn't their president and how America is being destroyed and all that shit, but I'm hesitant to join based on that. But I am assured through articles and through other opinions that Rumble didn't start out that way. Rumble has basically been a place to put your pet videos or put funny videos up there, and it was a really nice alternative to YouTube for a while, and then some conservative senator started, or was it a senator or was it a talk show host? I can't remember anymore, but some dude started posting all his shit on Rumble, and one thing led to another, and basically it got ruined for everybody to a degree. It's not as bad as, say, BitChute, because when I looked at BitChute back in the day when it was fairly new and I was thinking about hosting videos there instead of YouTube, I saw Alex Jones, I saw Steve Crowder, I saw some other, like, OAN caliber, Trump has the most delicious penis in the world, and if you disagree with me, you're a filthy fucking communist caliber commentators on there, and that place is not for me. And Rumble does have OAN, OAN has an account on Rumble, and Bill O'Reilly has an account on Rumble, but from what little I've looked at the website myself, it doesn't look like they speak for, like, the majority of the community. That's basically going to do it for this State of the Hat. Leave a comment in the comment box on any of the topics, you know. Is Rumble a good place to host? Should I do the YouTube simultaneous host? Should I be exclusive to Rumble or dailymotion? Is it really a good idea to cancel Pluto TV? Do I really want to cancel Tommy the Nice Van? All of these are topics worth discussing. Leave your comments in the comment box. I'd love to hear from you guys, seriously. I know I probably don't know, I don't really know what else to say. Just, you know, leave your comments in the comment box, like, subscribe, follow me on Twitter, @TommyTealHat. And I'll see you next time.